Hello everyone! For today, we're going to have kanji verb number 5. The verb is dakishimeru. Dakishimeru. The kanji has 8 strokes. The JLPT level is N3. It's a transitive verb. The Onyomi reading is ho. And the meaning of dakishimeru is to hug tightly, to embrace strongly or warmly. Dakishimeru is an ichidan verb. This is the kanji for daku. The left side is the hand radical, that horizontal line. And then the wrapping radical on the right, and its content. Okay, let's repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the kanji for the verb daku and its 8 strokes. How do we remember this kanji? On the left side of the kanji is the hand, and then on the right is the wrapping radical. And we can also remember it with the sentence, when you wrap your hand around someone, you hug them. When you wrap your hand around someone, you hug them. Here are the words with onyomi ho. The first word is hofu, which means aspiration or ambition. We have hoyo, which means embrace or hug. Kaiho, harboring a thought or feeling, bearing in mind. And kaiho, nursing, care, or tending to a sick or injured person. For our example sentences, we'll first have the sentences in the polite form. We have Musuko wo ochitsukaseru tame ni dakishimemasu. I hug my son in order to calm him down. Here, the direct object is musuko, which means son. And then we have the verb, which is dakishimemasu. And the reason why the speaker hug the son is in order to calm him down, which is ochitsukaseru tame ni. Next, we have hazukashi kara doryo wo dakishimemasen. I don't hug my coworker because I'm shy. Doryo is coworker. And dakishimemasen is don't hug. And the reason is hazukashi, which means shy. I don't hug my coworker because I'm shy. And for sentences in the polite form, in order for verbs to be transformed into the polite form, we first need the dictionary form, which in this case is dakishimeru. We first need to get the mass stem. And for ichidan verbs, we get the mass stem of the dictionary form easily by just dropping the ru. So here the mass stem is dakishime. So after we have the mass stem, we can also add the mass form of the verb like mass, masen, mashita, and masen deshita. So that's dakishimemasu, dakishimemasen, dakishimemashita, and dakishimemasen deshita. Next, we have watashi wa ane o hisashiburi ni atte dakishimemashita. I hugged my older sister because I met her after a long time. So the direct object here is ane, which means older sister. The verb is dakishimemashita, which means hugged in the polite past affirmative, hugged. And then we have hisashiburi ni atte, which is because I met her after a long time. So hisashiburi means after a long time, and atte is the te form of the verb ao, which means to meet. Okay, so watashi wa ane o hisashiburi ni atte dakishimemashita. I hugged my older sister because I met her after a long time. Next we have Odoroita no de sofu wo dakishimemasen deshita. I didn't hug my grandfather because I was surprised. Sofu is the direct object, which is grandfather. Dakishimemasen deshita. Dakishimemasen deshita is didn't hug. And the reason why the speaker didn't hug the grandfather is because odoraita, which is the speaker was surprised. So, odoraita no de sofu wo dakishimemasen deshita. I didn't hug my grandfather because I was surprised. Let's now go to the sentences in the plain form or the casual form. First, we have kanojo ni iau tabi ni dakishimeru. I hug her every time I see her. Kare wa dakishimenai. He doesn't hug. So dakishimenai is the plain present negative form. And it's easy to form the plain present negative. All you need to have first is the dictionary form, which is dakishimeru. And for ichidan verbs, you just need to drop the ru and change it to nai. And this is already the plain present negative, dakishimenai. Next, we have Shinyu ga okane o kashite kureta koto ni kando shite dakishimeta. I was so touched that my best friend lent me money, so I hugged her. So the topic here is Shinyu, which is best friend. And then the direct object is okane, which means money. And kashite kureta koto ni, which means lend. Kashite means lend. So kureta koto means that the person that received the money is the speaker. And the speaker was touched. Kandoshite means touched. So the speaker hugged the best friend. Dakishimeta is the plain past affirmative of dakishimeru. And to form the plain past affirmative of dakishimeru, which is an ichidan verb, you once again need the dictionary form, which is dakishimeru. And for ichidan verbs, you also just need to drop the ru and replace it with ta. And this is already the plain past affirmative of the verb hug. Next, we have Hitogomi no sei de kare o dakishime nakata. I didn't hug him because of the crowd. Hitogomi is crowd. No sei de means it's the fault of the crowd, because of the crowd, or due to the crowd. Kare o dakishime nakata. I didn't hug him. Kare is him. Dakishime nakata. Dakishime nakata is didn't hug. And to form the plain past negative, we base on the plain present negative. The plain present negative is dakishimenai. So we just need to drop the nai and change it to nakata. And this is already the plain past negative, which is dakishimenakata. Hitogomi no sei de kare o dakishimenakata. I didn't hug him because of the crowd. Okay, so that's kanji number 5, dakishimeru. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again on my next videos.